as usual, we are doing another live session drawing tutorial. So without further ado, I appreciate each and every one of y'all for tuning in as usual. And today we're doing a special request from a fan. But real quick, let me write down the name of the fan sign because I can remember from Instagram. So give me one moment. And we are back. So I'm writing down the names of today's special fan request. So as we do that, so let me put the camera down so y'all can see him. We about to go dumb. We about to go crazy as usual, as per usual. You know what I'm saying? I got what I need to cook up. You know. So really, we about to just get right into it in a minute. So just give me a minute. We about to go dumb. We about to go stupid. I got all my markers. Crap, where's Here's my tracing paper. I got my markers. You know my who special made markers or you did. Got the tracer paper on deck. Tiger case. Well, some more markers because we ain't playing no games. Yes, we're gonna put my boy Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Michelangelo in color today. So thank you for tuning in for today's video. I appreciate your patience, most importantly. And yeah, let's get right into it. Yo, can I add on my boy Jewel? Can I add on my boy Jewel? Dag, I don't think I had started the I don't think I started live. I don't think I had did the little default where I can let people join me on the live. I don't know how I do it. Dag, I wish I known that you was coming on. It's all good though. You can still tap in. You can still tap in. What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? My boy Equal Master, my boy Julia, you already know what time it is. You know we going in today. I'm writing down the fan's name, so give me a second. Appreciate y'all for tapping in today. We're doing a special video. This is a fan request of Michelangelo. Shout out to Zayden Mitchell. Shout out to Zayden Mitchell. This is a special request for Michelangelo. We're gonna show you how to draw the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles today. Let me see. And then next live we're gonna be doing. I'm gonna show you guys how to draw LeBron James, and that'll be a special request by what's his name? Shamir Mitchell. So shout out to Shamir Mitchell for the next video that I will be doing on the next live. All right. So let's get right into it. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and set everything up. So thank you guys. Man, the snow was really coming down. Nah, for real. The snow came down, guys. I didn't even have to leave the house. I stayed home. I said, I stayed home this time. I'm guessing he wants me to go off of the new art style. I could draw all these fools, really. I could really draw all of them, but he said Michelangelo, so I'm gonna stick with Michelangelo for today. For today, I'm gonna show you guys how to draw Michelangelo. I'm trying to see what art style Michelangelo is he speaking to. You know what? I'm gonna go with the latest. This is the latest art style of Michelangelo, so I'm gonna go with this one. All right, cool. Let's get it. Before we get into that, let me put that in the corner. Oh, snap. I ain't know how far back. All this space on this daggone thing. I got all this space on this table, and it still seems like it's never enough. It's never enough. All right, trying to see what drawing pad I want to use. I got so many daggone different drawing pads, bro. This junk is beyond me, bro. Let me see. Thank you guys for tuning in, man. I think y'all done used up all my. I gotta buy me some more drawing paper, guys. Luckily, I got my backup. This is my backup just in case. So if you haven't already, check out my other live tutorial videos where I drew Sonic, I drew Knuckles, I drew Hey Hey from Moana. And now we're about to get into drawing Michelangelo. Before we start though, let me grab a little snacky snack. I'm gonna eat after this live. I'm talking about everything closed down. The only thing that stayed open was Walmart here in Georgia. If you're in the Fulton area, Cobb County, Rockdale, Newton, pretty much East Atlanta. If you're on the east side of town. It snowed. And I mean it snowed bad. But let's get into Zayden Mitchell's request for Michelangelo. That's what we're here for, right? Let's get right into it. Whew. I get my marker set to the side. Let me pick out the marker. So he's orange, so I'm picking out green. Let me see, so I'm picking out green, orange. Type. And then is this nunchucks orange or they brown? Let me check. Is this nunchucks orange? They're like a brownish. Yeah, his nunchucks are brown. That's tough. Okay. So we got the green, the orange, the black, gray. I'm getting all the colors ready because once we finish drawing him, we're going to start coloring him. We're about to go hand with the coloring, so. I'm finna go down. All right. I think I found all the browns I want to use for this particular one. All right, that's all the colors. Go ahead and put that to the side. I'm a sketch. Yeah, let's see. Where's my pencil? All right, let's get it. And this is how you draw Michelangelo. Let me zoom in on him since he's gonna be the main primary focus. So first we're gonna start off with, oh Jesus, his head shape. Okay, we're gonna start off with a circle. Even though his is more like an oval, we're gonna start off with a circle. I got you guys. So start off with a circle. Then we're going to draw an oval. And then make sure that oval's overlapping that circle, right? Then we're going to draw a rectangle. Now that we've done that, we're going to draw half a circle at the top. All right. And then we're going to do is we're going to draw a line going down from the center of the circle in the middle. And we're going to keep drawing that line going down, straight line going down. Then we're going to draw a triangle. Make sure that's under these shapes. This is supposed to be the top of his head, by the way, and this is supposed to be like the structure that connects his neck to the rest of his body. So bear with me. Everything's gonna play its part. This is supposed to be, these circles right here are supposed to represent his shoulders. All right. Then we're gonna draw another circle and another circle. And we're gonna keep on drawing circles until we get to the end of what we want to do. Oh, in this case, we're drawing an oval. Once we get to the 1, 2, 3, 4, when we get to the fourth one, we're gonna draw an oval. Then we're gonna draw a sideways oval. So make sure you draw a side oval going horizontal and a big vertical oval. And then now we're drawing another circle under that. That's supposed to be his hand. So it's supposed to represent 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 shapes going down on his left arm. And then 6 shapes on his right side. So we got 1. I'm gonna draw an oval. So that'll be 3. And then a vertical oval. It's 4. And then another oval, that's 5. And then the last oval, which is supposed to represent his right hand, that's 6. Now these shapes help me explain it to y'all, because I usually go so many different ways of how I draw. But through my tutorials, I usually show y'all through figure drawing. That's the easiest way to show y'all. Because sometimes I'll just eyeball it and just go like that and just freestyle. But the best way to explain to y'all is by using shapes, letters, different forms of geometry. All right, so with this, we'll draw a rectangle. Some people confuse a rectangle with a square and a square with a rectangle, but rectangle is more longer in shape, whereas a square is more smaller in shape. So here's an example of a square and a rectangle side by side. This is a rectangle. This is a square. Now you see, square is only half of what a rectangle is. If you divide the rectangle in half, if you cut the rectangle in half or draw a line, it really makes 2 squares. But anyway, that's just a little bit of fundamental math for you. Let's get back to it. So we got the belt, aka the loop. And I ain't gonna lie to you, it's a little tricky drawing a toy figure than it is the actual cartoon. So the follow through with a toy figure is a little more trickier. So what I was doing just now is drawing a rectangle, and then I drew what we would call a trapezoid. And then we just like another square, and then a square to the side. And then we're going to draw an oval, and then another oval. I'll be honest. I'm trying to see there's got to be a better way for me to draw this. I'll be honest, because I don't even know where I'm going with this one. So let's restart, okay? Let's start back from scratch. I'm gonna look back at the last sketch I did for a previous drawing. So if you look back at the shapes I did for the rooster, circles, I did lines. Then I added the shape, the figure. Then I started sketching over that, did an overlayer, and then I inked over that, and then erased the pencils markings, and then started coloring in where the markings were, and then adding the clear colors, shading over those colors with the yellow with the orange, and then we came out with the final result, which was that. So you can see that in the last live I did of Moana. I'm trying to see how I can show y'all how to draw Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles by making it more simplistic. So if we look at this, we can see the different figure drawings I did. So we got step 1, step 2, step 3. Then we get further down, we get step 4, step 5, step 6. So I'm trying to show y'all and figure out how can I pinpoint this. And what I'm gonna probably do is use a different reference image for Michelangelo, because the toy figures are a little more complex to eyeball to really get a good idea of how I want Michelangelo to be drawn. So I'm gonna go with this one. This one seems more simplistic. The body, the shape, the structure. Let's get to it. So first we're gonna draw a shape. Then we're gonna draw another shape. Then we're gonna draw a line coming from that. And then we're gonna draw a line coming down this way, like, right? But what we're gonna do is, instead of having a wide line, let's erase this side and make the line a little less wide, because that's supposed to represent his arms. So on this side, if we're gonna follow through with this particular drawing, what we're gonna do is we're gonna draw a line. Then we're gonna draw a ball point, which is just pretty much a circle. Then we're gonna draw another line coming down. Then we're gonna draw a ball point, which pretty much is a circle. Then we're gonna draw another line and draw a bigger ball point. But this time, we're gonna draw in a more square shape, a bigger ball point, like that. Next, we're gonna come over here from the line we already drew. We're gonna draw a ball point. Then we're gonna come down to the middle. That's supposed to be the elbow. Then we're gonna come down a little bit more. That's supposed to be the arm. And then the hand, we're gonna make it a little more boxy. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna draw a rectangle in this case. Right? So square over here, and a rectangle over here. Next, we're gonna draw a line coming down. It's supposed to be his torso. And then right after that, we got what's supposed to be his like belt buckle, right? So we're just drawing a rectangle, but make sure that rectangle goes across the bottom half of the oval. So a better way to explain it would be like if you draw a rectangle coming on this side of the line and then draw a rectangle on this half of the line, and boom, you got exactly what I'm looking for to match the image above. Next, we're going to draw cylinders, right? And if you know math, if you know your shapes, a cylinder is pretty much two circles and then a line connecting those two circles, and those are cylinders. And that's pretty much what it looks like. That's carrying, or like the little holster for his nunchucks, right? And then we're going to draw a rectangle. We're going to draw another cylinder. Just a little bit over to the side. Just going to draw a little smaller. Just connect that. So again, it's just two circles and one at the top, one at the bottom, and just connect a line to it. And that's how you make a cylinder. Next, we're drawing a line going up and down, or in this case, another rectangle that's supposed to represent, and then a triangle, or so in this case, we're drawing a triangle like this, and that's just supposed to be the nunchucks connected to each other. And again, we can draw another line to represent the nunchucks from the side. And this all makes sense when I finish the final drawing of this. I'm just adding the little subtle the subtle details for the nuance of the drawing. Next, what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with the legs. So we're gonna draw a line coming down this way, and then we're gonna draw a ballpoint, and then a line coming down again, and then we're gonna draw a big ballpoint right here. But this time the ballpoint is a big circle, okay? Big circle. So that's supposed to be the knee, that's supposed to be the foot, all right? And then I'm gonna add more detail as we go. And then for the right leg, we're gonna bring a line coming down. Make sure it's a little further apart. And then gonna draw a circle. And that'll be the knee. And we're gonna draw a line coming down and then another circle. And that's supposed to represent the other foot, right? So in this case, we're gonna draw that foot just a little bit smaller. Yeah, we're gonna draw that foot a little bit smaller. So all I did was just draw a smaller circle within that circle. And I erased the bigger part of that, what that circle once was. Okay, now for the next step, which is his face. So we're gonna draw a line coming down. Gonna draw a line going through from one side to the other. And the best way to draw lines is just by sketching them to get the exact result that you want or desire. Next, we're gonna start drawing the inner details. So this is the fun part, right? So we got the what else be his headband, right? So with the headband, we're gonna start from one side and we're gonna take it over and make a rectangle. And of course, we're gonna add a little detail to make him look like it's fitting his head. But before we do that, we're gonna do one thing I want y'all to do, right? I want y'all to draw one line going this way and one line going that way. That's supposed to be his little, the little ends of his bandana. All right. And next, we're going to draw a oval or circle in this case, a circle and another circle. And that's supposed to be his eyes. And then right after that, we're going to draw a smile. This is how you draw a smile, is just by literally the letter U. Just draw the letter U. Right? Just draw the letter U. And then draw the letter U again, but from the top. And connect that. Right? And you can make it as the smile as wide as you like. So if you want to like stretch it out a little bit, you can. But that's how you do the smile. So next, we're going to be adding the details. So without further ado, let me take a picture of this. And now we're about to get to the fun part. All right, so now we're about to get into the actual detailing of the character. So next, let's zoom in. Let's lock in. First, we're gonna start with the eyes. I don't know. It looks like he has blue eyes in this drawing. I guess he has blue eyes in this particular one. But yeah, stick to that. And he's looking at up. So we're just gonna draw his eyes looking up. So we're just doing is drawing a circle and another circle. One circle in the right eye and then one circle in the left eye. So next we're going to start defining the face. And this is how we do that. All you're gonna do is just sketch from one side to the other. Just shade in from one side to the other. Now you got the top half of his head. Next, we're going to add in that subtle detail that I was talking about earlier with the twigs from behind his bandana. To form the bandana, all you do is form a triangle. So you're just making a V from one side, and then you're going to make another V in the middle, and then you're going to make another V on this side. And that's how you make the bandana. So one V going this way, one V in the middle at the top, and then one V going sideways like this. And that's how you make the bandana. Next, we're drawing the face. His face is a little wider, it's more cheeky, right? So we're gonna draw a C on this side, and then we're gonna form a U and bring that U around from the C. And then we're gonna make another C, but from this angle. Matter of fact, we're gonna make a J. So think of a J, think of a J. Draw the letter J. J on this side, and then bring it around with the U, and then form a C on this side. And that's how you form his face, right? All right, so next, when we got that out the way, we're going to open up his smile just a little bit more by just shading around. We're gonna make the smile just a little bit bigger. And all we're doing is just add an extra line. And we're just boom, right? And what we're gonna do is we're going to use the eraser and erase what once was. And now we got an even bigger smile from Michelangelo, right? But what we're gonna do is we're gonna erase a little bit under and make sure his smile is a little more wide, but fits the drawing itself as well. And we're just gonna draw a C right there. and then a J right there. And now you got the edges of his smile. And then you can draw a little line to represent his teeth on the edges of his smile. Next, we're about to start adding in detail from his neck on down. So now we're about to work on the body. So what we're doing was just drawing over the already drawn figure. And what we're doing and how I can explain that to you is you're just shading over, and what you're doing is you're adding a shape. So where you see where his elbow is supposed to be, that padding, that little elbow protection pad he has, you're just forming, let me see what's a good shape to tell you. Okay, you're forming a V. You're forming a V. That's perfect. That's perfect. You're forming a V. So you're forming a V, and then you're connecting one side of the V to the other, and that's how you form the pad. Now with his arm mass, all you're doing is just drawing a let me see what's a good example. You're curving a line. You're curving this line and forming yeah, you're curving this line right here, and then you're curving that line. So let me see what's a good example of. Just draw two parallel lines to each other. I can't really think of a shape that really will fit that besides saying an oval. So you could just do an oval if you're looking for a shape that helps you define this, and you just keep on shading that until it defines his arm. So yeah, that's the best example, is an oval. Now this right here, you're gonna draw another oval. Or if you don't have problems with drawing, just draw one line on this side and curve it, and then draw one line on this side and curve it. Right? And again, if you do have struggle with drawing, you just draw oval, little shapes right there. Now this is where we start to form the hand. Now in this case, we're going to be drawing we're going to be drawing a L going down or up, another L, and then in this case a C or an end. So you can draw an N with no edge, or you can draw a C facing down. That's the best way to say it, a C facing down. That's supposed to be like the little hand, the little padding around his wrist. Now we're about to get to the hand part. So with the hand, we're drawing a line going down, and we're about to form a pentagon. Form a pentagon. And if you don't know a pentagon, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a pentagon. That's the name of a five-sided shape. It's called a pentagon. But instead, don't form or you could form a bottom part right there if you want to, just to help yourself out, but you don't have to. Just make sure these edges are covered. Now we're going to form the finger out of this. And with that, you're just drawing a line in the middle. And then you're bringing that. Yeah, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, Ed boy. Many doors, yes. Yeah, all that. So now we're drawing another line. And we're drawing the fingertips right here, so that'll be a square. And then we got the rectangle right here. Well, that's supposed to be his main finger. And then we got the bandages on his hand. We're gonna draw that. And then we got another fingertip right here. So we're just drawing another rectangle. And then another rectangle. and just connected that to each other. And then, you know, he got the bandages, so you just draw a line straight through. And then we got that bandage on that finger. So we're just drawing a line, 2 lines parallel to each other, and then 1 line, 2 lines parallel going this way at an angle. Next, we're drawing the band-aid, so we're drawing a line going this to this angle to this end, from 1 angle up and then 1 angle down, curving it. 1 angle up and then 1 angle down, curving it. So let's see what we got. So in this case, you could just say it's an arrow. Just draw the tip of an arrow and make sure that covers it. And so let's see what we got. As far as the next part, we're going to get into just defining a little bit more of his arm. So I'm just drawing a line curving through. We're gonna make sure we start drawing his shell now. So what we're doing is just drawing 2 lines parallel to each other, and then a line parallel to that. So I'm just drawing a line and form that back shell. And then again, we already got the nunchucks on deck. So, you know, you could shade that if you want to. You could shade that in now. Next, we're going to shade in the actual belt, so you can know where the belt is. Then we're going to add that definition to the shell top. So by adding definition, what we're essentially doing is we're just gonna form a V-like shape from one end to the other. So V, just a V-like shape from one end to another. And that's supposed to form like the bottom half of his shell. And then we're just drawing a line. That line can stay there since it's like a part of his shell padding. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna form a line coming straight through right here and curving that coming down, and then form another line and bring that down, coming down this way. Or in this case, you say a J, just forming a J, and then a C going this way, and then a line connecting that. And then we're gonna draw a line straight through. Straight through the middle, just a line straight through the middle, that's supposed to be. All right, next, we're going to define his neck right here by just drawing a line curving down, and then we're gonna get to his elbow meat. His elbow, not his elbow, I said his elbow, his shoulder. His shoulder muscle right here. So what we're doing is just forming a J, so just think of a J. Essentially, just think of a J. And just defining that. Next, we're going to draw a line going down, so just think of a L. Or in this case, think of another J and kind of like make that J curve a little bit, and then draw a line curving that. Now we got the definition of the arm a little bit better. And then we're gonna like stretch out this the shading to make that belt buckle, make the arm disappear a little bit. And then we're gonna add this line right here. What we're gonna do is just draw a straight line going through. Just draw a straight line. And then we're gonna draw another line parallel to that. And we're gonna draw, let me see, this line right here. It's just gonna shade in a little bit. Now this is the tricky part, because I ain't know how long I drew his hand out to be, and I want them to be equal size. So this is what we'll do. To trick the illusion of the hand, I'm gonna draw another square. All right, I'm gonna draw another square. And then I'm gonna erase what that square once was to give off the illusion that he's holding sticks in his hand or the nunchucks in his hand. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna draw 2 cylinders, or in this case, you can draw 2 rectangles if that's a little more easier for you. And just in order to turn those rectangles into cylinders, you just draw a circle at the end. Circle at the end, at the very bottom of it. And then you just shade that in. Next, we're doing the hand. And we're gonna draw a line going straight through the middle. And then a thumb piece. So the thumb will be a square right there. Right, and then we're just gonna shade. Next, we're drawing the nunchucks being held in his hand, obviously, right? So it's just rectangles. Rectangle right here and a rectangle right there. But they're cylinders at the same time. So you just draw a little circle at the top to give it that cylinder effect. And then just like guide your way through it by adding that little angle, make it look like he's holding it in his hand. And then we're gonna do a little bit of shading. Just a little bit of shading, so we're just shading right there. Next, we're gonna do the loops. So to draw the chains, you're just drawing loops. And loops are just overlapping ovals. So you're just right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's how you do the loops for the chain. All right. Let's shade that in a little bit more. And we are Gucci. All right, next. Just shade a little bit. Add a little definition. All right, next we're doing the legs. Make sure I get what I'm doing with the legs. So here we go with the legs. Okay, so here we go with the legs. Before I do that, there we go. There we go. So now we're gonna draw the legs, and we're just doing is just drawing a big ovals. And then, you know, his little knee pads are choppy. So what we're gonna do is we're drawing a big square. So all we're doing is drawing a big square where the knee pads are supposed to be at, and then draw little lines. So draw 3 lines, 1, 2, and 3. So really 2 lines in between, but 1, 2, 3 is the spaces in between the lines. That's what's supposed to be 3 spaces. And then you're gonna add a little edge to it by shading, add a little edge on the side, add a little edge. And then we'll just draw a line going through that. Line going, add the edge, and draw a line going through, booms. Now you got the knee pad. Then we're gonna draw the rest of the leg. His leg look kind of swole. We're just gonna draw 2 lines parallel to each other, and then kind of like just form that around this already drawn circle. And then we're gonna draw the a little oval, not an oval. We're drawing a little U at towards the top to save some space on the footing. Since we're running out of space on the paper, we're just going to do that. And then we're going to draw a half a circle at the bottom. And then we're just going to add a little line and 2 little lines. And that's supposed to be where his feet are, right? And then, you know, you can just kind of like eyeball it, do a little shading, add that little definition you want to add or whatever. But yeah, it don't have to be movie accurate. It's fan art, so it looks accurate. It looks just like him. You do it in your style and have fun with it. But ultimately, we know that it's Michelangelo. Whether I do it like in verbatim or just draw him and it still looks like him, but in my style. All right, let's get it. So again, we're drawing an oval. All right, then we're going to draw what looks to be a rectangle, small rectangle. And then we're going to draw what looks to be a square. It's a square like that. Or in this case, a cube. We're drawing a cube. If you really want to get complex with it, we're drawing a cube. Draw a line going straight through that cube, drawing 2 lines. It's supposed to be 3 spaces right there. And then that's when we start to formulate the little spaces right there. And it's just all comes down to shading. So you just shade right there, and boom, now you got the knee pad. Next, we're drawing the rest of the leg. So we're coming down around that circle. Then we're gonna draw we're gonna draw an oval this time for the rest of the footing. We're just gonna draw around that oval. Form a line around that oval. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna draw half a circle, or in this case, a U. You can just draw a U. And then you can draw an N going this way at the bottom of the foot. Or again, half a circle. And all you're doing now is just adding on a C, adding on the edge of the foot by drawing a C. And we're gonna shade that in. Gonna shade that in. Shade all this in. By the foot. So you can know where exactly the foot it lands at and where it finishes. And you draw a little line in the middle of that foot so you can identify the little feet spaces. And there you go. You got my boy Michelangelo. You dig? You dig? Yeah. All right, now we about to get into the nitty gritty. And what I mean by the nitty gritty is we're about to ink this up and then start getting into coloring. All right. So let's get right into it, guys. Ladies and gents. I'm going to shade in his little, what do you call it? There we go. All right. Let's get it. All right. So that came out really good. I'm about to take a picture of that. Now that we finished the sketch together, now it's time to actually ink this bad boy up, put that thing in color royale, you dig? All right, let's get it. I wanna know. I got all my handy dandy trusty color pencils right here. About to go down in the dunes. It go down in the, it go down, it go down. Down in the DMs. All right, let's get it. So if you got a marker, use your trusty marker and just draw around. Now I got some tracing paper, so I really could just like trace over this if I really wanted to. That way I don't have to erase. So let me use my trusty trace paper. And this is where tracing paper comes in handy. Where you want to trace. All right. Use a stronger marker. Let me see. It was Let's go. All right, let's see. I'll keep this quick and easy. Let's get it. You know you're a good artist when you can trace over your own stuff because it's just that daggone good. It's that daggone good. It's a little more, I ain't gonna lie. Without like a bright light under this, it's a little more harder to trace this out. Especially like the little details. It's a little more harder to do. I just did the tracing paper so I won't have to erase the sketching under it. Now, if you don't have tracing paper, obviously, for the fans that don't have tracing paper, you can still just draw over the original sketch. And what I recommend is you, after you finish drawing under the original sketch, you're going to erase the pencil shavings or the pencil markings under the original marker and keep it going from there. But I ain't gonna flex on y'all. I decided I'm gonna go with the original plan. And we're gonna stick to the actual marker I already had for those that don't have tracing paper. So let me think of the fans first. All right. We're gonna go where we left. We're gonna click up real quick. I'm gonna do this real quick. So we're almost done with the stream today. I want y'all to see what this looks like in color. Finish the satisfaction. If you'd like to donate to the stream today, cash at me at GETWONBUTLER. This donation will help me in regards to maintaining Wi-Fi, so I'll be able to play music from now on during streaming. But right now I'm playing in the comfort of just peace and quiet as I speak to you guys, my listeners. But if you like to donate, I can bring the music back through donations. Just donate what you can, whether that be $1, $2, $5, whatever helps. And that can accumulate over time, and which I could use to pay for Wi-Fi. Again, I just moved out of my parents' home, so I'm on a very tight budget. And I'm just trying to, do what I do with what I can. And I appreciate you guys for tuning in and listening and being a part of this experience together with me as I grow as an artist. Once again, thank you guys for 1,000 subscribers. I'm waiting to get my watch time up. Once I get my watch time up, I'll be able to start getting paid properly by YouTube. But in the meantime, I'm just doing these videos for you guys as my loyal supporters for getting me so far. But again, you can donate to me however much you like. Again, my YouTube channel name is literally my Cash App. So just type in my YouTube channel name, put a $sign in front of it, and there you go. Is my Cash App, and you'll see the same profile picture as I have on my YouTube channel will be on my Cash App. So please, if you feel free to, Cash App me and don't donate to a good cause to support a fellow artist like myself. Thank you. Thank you. And it also will help with art supplies as well. That way I don't have to always be reaching into my pocket for art supplies. I can use it to invest into other things that will help me prolong my art career. So let's see. We're coming along really well on this inking. So just a quick thing about YouTube. As a YouTuber, you are eligible to be monetized at 1,000 subscribers. But what most people don't know is once you get to 1,000 subscribers, you still have to build up watch time in order to finally get paid. So I could see myself finally getting paid this summer properly, but in the meantime, it's it takes up to 4,000 watch hours to get paid. And in my lifetime on YouTube so far, my watch hours are only 900. So I gotta get, what you call it? I gotta get 4,000 watch hours. So I'm only like I'm a while away. But the hard part is over, which was getting people to subscribe. All I gotta do is get my viewership up, and I do that by doing these lives. The watch time adds up by doing long length lives, so that's why I started doing lives over just regular uploaded content. And I just enjoy talking to you guys, you know, live. I don't have to worry about going back and forth editing videos up and stuff like that. I'm my authentic, organic self on my live, and that's why I enjoy doing lives now with you guys. I just wish it was like Instagram where I could where y'all could tag along and we could talk over the actual video chat thing like Instagram Live does. But this is fine too. It's kind of like the Casanet streams where I just go live, or he goes live and he speaks to the chat. The chat responds back. So W's in the chat, guys. Let's drop some W's in the chat, man. This came out really good. This came out really good. If you're watching right now, drop some W's in the chat for your boy. W's in the chat, W's in the chat. Yeah, this came out really good, guys. Okay, now for the next step. W's in the chat, W in the chat. Next up is erasing the pencil sketching is under that. So let me just take a picture of this real quick. Booms. Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it. Have fun. Have fun. Have do 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 do. Have fun. Have fun. Have do 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 do. Bring it back. 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 Only people that grew up in my age group know that song. If you are under the age 20, you're least likely you know that song. Have fun, have fun, have do 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 do. Bring it back, where it's at, where it do do. Where it's at, have fun, have do 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 do. All right, let me put this in color. Let's go ahead and cook. It's the fun part. Oh, almost dropped my pencil. Whoa, she think I'm cute. She wanna have. Let's get it. Orange. We're putting the orange to it. Dang, I'm struggling to open this thing up. I feel like SpongeBob. Okay, there we go. Yeah, now that's orange. That's fuego right there, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. How we move. We drop the club, Let me bring it into the hub. That little effect just adds on that beautiful nuance that most people don't like appreciate. I learned that from doing the Moana thing last time. Now that's cold. Ice cold. I'm gonna bring out my big boy colors. Let me see what green. What's a good green? Vivid green or grass green, or is it turquoise green? Turquoise ink blue. That's turquoise ink blue. Okay. And we got the bud green. We got the Abinthe yellow green. Turquoise green light. Let's go with vivid green. I think he's more of a vivid green. Yeah, between vivid green or grass green, but we're gonna go with vivid green. I think my boy vivid green. Have fun. Oh no, baby! I think he's a little darker than that. I mean, because he's green, I can really get away with that. Because he's green, I can get away with that. But like, really, I'm trying to see like. Let me see. Yeah, that's more his color. What was that? Grass green. Yeah, he's more grass green. Have fun, do. My boy look clean with it. Okay, he look clean with it. Okay. Let me cover more of it with the chiseled side. came out clean. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Let me sing the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles song to y'all. I got y'all. This is how you avoid copyrights. You just sing the song. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's all I got. I don't think there's a full theme song. If there is, that's all I got. That's literally all I got. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Oh, bro. That's all I got. What's his what's dag, y'all? What's chat? What's Michelangelo's catchphrase? I think he the only one. I think he the only one that has a real catchphrase. Like everybody else, all the rest of his brothers like copy after him when they say it. But I think he's the only. Oh, what's his name? Michelangelo's catchphrase is "Cowabunga," you know. But I think his whole team says that because they copy after him. I think he's the one that like. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he the one that originated "Cowabunga." Like he was the first one I heard say it, for real. And then he loved himself some pizza, but all of them love the pizza because they like all brothers. So like whatever one of them does, the other ones usually do too, because they all like move the same. You know what they say? Birds of a feather flock together. You dig? I tell them Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Oh man. I tell them Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Some light for the people. You dig? Let's see. We got that down here. Let's do a little shading. Down yonder. Ooh, I colored outside the lines. What do? I tell you what you can do. You can just add another line. Like it never happened. It's a cheat code. Don't tell nobody I told you that's a cheat code. That's like a obsession of mine. I hate drawing outside the lines. Or for this matter, coloring outside the lines. It's always been a struggle of mine. All right, let's see. We did that. Now what's left is just oh snap, I forgot. We got well. Let me see if I can. Let me see what this does when I cook up right here. Oh, okay, yeah, we're gonna just do that to the side right there. All right. stick to this brown. I like this brown better. Let that slide. I'm gonna let that slide. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Okay, okay. Now it's for his shell. Like his shell, it's like a marigold in a way. So let's go for it. Or should I do sunflower? My sunflower. I think it loves too much. Which I know about that. That's that. Yeah, that sunflower hit different. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. Hit him with that. Ooh. She gonna ride me like a cruise. Now I'm gonna lose. I think your love is too much. Okay. Every time you're leaning on me. Wrong, you're gonna put me down. Let me see. There's so much shading on that. I'm trying to figure out should I just like, cowabunga my way out of that. Yeah, we're just gonna leave it like that right now. My boy. But yeah, this is how you drop Michelangelo. Appreciate y'all for tapping in with your boy. Yeah. I think what I'm gonna do to finish this, I'm gonna draw a little thing in the middle. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And with that TNT. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant, yeah, yeah. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Hey, hey. I don't know if I want to turn this gray or yellow. Yellow stands out more. We're gonna do yellow. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Let me see. Should I make that? I think I'm gonna draw like a black in the middle of that. Perfecto. Maybe I should make that black. Should I make it black? What would it look like if it was black? Or should I make it red? I think I'm gonna keep it gold. I'm gonna keep it gold. Y'all not helping me decide. Should I color that in black or keep it red? I don't know. I want to see, or should I keep it like the way it is, like gold? But I want to I don't know. I want to fill in those spaces at the same time. Well, since nobody answering and everybody just watching, I appreciate you guys for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Before I go, let me add a little slime. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Is that glass green? Now I want like real, a lime green type of vibes. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Tight vibes, man. All right, I'm going to catch y'all next time. Thank you guys for watching. And this ends today's live of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Peace. Oh, let me put at the top Michelangelo. How you spell that? Michelangelo. I'm going to put it in orange. I want to be different. Yeah. Tight vibes, tight vibes. All right, that ends it. Y'all have a good one. This is your boy GMB, aka Jatwan Butler, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Like, comment, and subscribe. And stay tuned for the next video. And again, shout out to Zayden Mitchell for today's request of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Stay tuned for the next video. I'll be doing LeBron James cartoon style on next Friday at 7 p.m. sharp. Shout out to Shamir Mitchell for the request. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.